Hey guys, it's Mary from Busted Open again, here with your second edition of the Raw Review blog. Last night was the show following Hell in a Cell. The fallout of Hell in a Cell everything was kind of concluded, so it was a new start last night. The Undertaker was defeated by Brock Lesnar, and he was attacked by the Wyatt family after the match, and they took him away. They picked him up and they brought him out of the arena. So that was something that we were looking forward to, and we needed a new number one contender for Seth Rollins, who retained against Kane. So Corporate Kane is gone, but that doesn't mean Demon Kane isn't gone. So basically we opened Raw, and the Authority was kissing Seth's butt, saying they were really proud of him. And they said he needed a new number one contender, though. So everybody who won at Hell in a Cell got to be in a qualifying match for a main event Fatal 4-Way at the end of Raw, and the winner of the Fatal 4-Way was going to be the new number one contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So, which will probably happen at Survivor Series, since that's the build right now. We're going towards Survivor Series. So, first highlight, it was a really good Raw, but it was mostly wrestling, and that's what happens when you have really good wrestlers, when you have a really good roster, which the WWE does, and you don't worry about drama and girls being crazy and stealing boyfriends and throwing fish at people. Yeah, anyway. So, the second highlight was the qualifying matches. We got Reigns versus Kofi Kingston. Roman Reigns versus Kofi Kingston. Obviously, Roman Reigns was bound to win that one, since he came out during the promo that the Authority was cutting, saying there was going to be a new number one contender, and basically said it was going to be him, and that he was taking that belt away from that title. Excuse me. Sorry, Punk. That title away from Seth Rollins. So we got Roman Reigns versus Kofi, which was a good match. We got Kevin Owens versus Cesaro, which was a phenomenal match. It was really, really good, and unfortunately Cesaro lost again. But that spinning uppercut thing that he did off the rope and hit Owens with was like he was out of Street Fighter. It was absolutely insane. But Kevin Owens ended up winning that match, and he advanced. Then we had Neville versus Del Rio, and Neville continues to be on a losing streak, and Del Rio won, who returned at Hell in a Cell for those living under a rock, and he beat John Cena for the U.S. title cleanly with a kick to the head, even though that kick to the head didn't work for Rollins to put Cena down. Anyway, there was no mention of John Cena either on Monday Night Raw, which was really, really weird, but he's gone till December. We'll see if they pick it up next week or whatever. So the last match was Dolph Ziggler versus Big E, which I totally thought Big E was going to win. And shockingly, Dolph actually won. And it was a good match, too. So then those guys had the main event. They were in a Fatal 4-Way for the number one contendership for the WWE WHC. And the match was absolutely crazy. It was really, really good. There were a lot of crazy chain, fluid finishers. Everybody was going crazy. It was an amazing match. But you know, Roman Reigns won. So Roman Reigns is now your number one contender for the WWE WHC. He had a stare down with Seth Rollins at the end of the match, and it was pretty good. Seth held his ground. He didn't look scared. He looked confident in himself, and it was for the first time that Seth was like, "I got this," and there was no hesitation. It's going to probably be a really, really good match. It's probably happening at Survivor Series. And I totally think that Dean Ambrose is going to screw Roman Reigns out of that title, leading towards a triple threat for it at some point. I don't know when, but we're probably going towards that, because Dean hasn't been booked the last two shows. So I don't know what they're doing with him, and they've been way too buddy-buddy for too long. So hopefully that is where we're heading. As for the Wyatt family took out The Undertaker, and then Bray Wyatt came out last night and cut a promo on The Undertaker, basically saying that he ate his soul and absorbed him, and the Taker is no more. That didn't bode well for his brother, Kane, who Kane came out finally to his brother's aid, or to honor him, and the lights went out, and Kane was surrounded by the family, and they took him out. And they carried Kane out the same way that they carried Taker out. So the question is now, are they leading, or are they going towards building towards a traditional Survivor Series match with the Wyatt family on one side and then Team Undertaker Kane on another side, and who could be the other partners associated with Kane and Undertaker? I said during pre-show today for Busted Open that I just got it in my head that maybe that the Wyatt family is taking out the old guard. So who's next week? Could we see him take out the Dudley Boys the same way? People who have been around for a long time. That's the only thing that I could think in relating to Undertaker and Kane, unless Undertaker and Kane are going to get brainwashed and be part of the Wyatt family. And I don't know, either rule or be under Bray's rule. So, wild card though, Daniel Bryan is definitely getting involved in this match somehow. He was the little brother of destruction a couple years back when he was with Team Hell No. He was with Taker and Undertaker for a short stint. So definitely keep your eye open for him to get involved in this somehow. If there is a Team Taker Kane and it's not Kane and Undertaker, Kane and Undertaker being with the Wyatt family. The only other idea that I have right now is that whole taking out the whole old guard. So might be the Dudleys, might be Big Show, might be Mark Henry, anybody, Randy Orton, because Randy Orton is out, and they mentioned that they thought that the Wyatt family took him out. So that's it. That was basically the big three things that happened on Raw. We got a little time to build to Survivor Series, so we will see what happens in the next coming weeks. We will see what happens on Thursday on SmackDown. I hope you like the blog. I got a new background. You see all my figures. I got a lot of punks. I have a lot of punks and a lot of Buffy stuff, so that's Lita right there. Yeah, it's Lita. So this will be my background for right now until I figure out something better to do, and once I start getting little ideas and stuff doing. Let me know how you like it. Give me some feedback on Twitter. You can follow me at MareBear, at MARE_BARE. You can follow Busted Open at Busted Open Radio on Twitter. Check out BustedOpenNation.com, which is what you should be on right now if you're watching this. Check out our YouTube channel, Busted Open Radio. Our show is on Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m. on Sirius XM 93 Rush. So check us out and let us know how we're doing. And I will, you guys, not me, because remember last week we went, I can't see you. No, okay, I'll fix it again. You guys will see me next week. I will not see you, but hopefully you guys are enjoying my stuff. And let me know how I'm doing. Till next week. Lates.